Good morning once again. Welcome back. We're off on a nice overcast day. It's not cold. In fact, I'd say it was just about right. We're going away this Saturday for a week. Me and our lass and Luke. So thought I'd get this out this morning for an hour. Since I'm not going to be doing any riding next week. I hope we're all doing alright. We've had quite a bit of rain up here this last week or so. For the last couple of days it's not been too bad though. Thank God. Still shorts weather. Nicely, it's shorts weather for us even in December, not like your southern sissies. Ah. How can you tell when it's cold up in Yorkshire? Yorkshireman puts a jumper on. And it's true. Some chuffing messing about going on in there. Every time I go anywhere there's a bloody queue. Right, let's carry on. These kids are off now for 6 weeks, so we should be alright for traffic. Just do a little circular route, probably not even an hour. I might even take this footage on holiday with me so I can do a bit of editing while I'm in caravan. Because I'm not spending all week in pub. Those days have long gone. Yeah, I will have a drink, but nowhere near like I used to do. I'd rather spend my money on these days, on my bikes. I'm hoping you've all seen the video, or the videos regarding the CBR 600. That is pretty much now complete, but the original owner, Andrew Campbell, is coming through to see it in a couple of weeks' time. He said he'd even check the carburetors for me. Sure they're alright, but yeah, he owned that bike from brand new, so it holds a lot of history for him. So I've said he can come through and have a look at it if he wants. So when I come back off holiday I'm going to get in touch with him and we're going to make arrangements for him to come through and have another look at it, which he's quite looking forward to. He don't live that far away from me, probably about 20-25 minutes away. So yeah, I think he's looking forward to that. He sent me a photo the other day with his firstborn daughter sat on it. She's only young, probably about, I don't know, 5 years old maybe. Cracking photo. If I can find it, I'll pop it up. Yeah, it holds a lot of history, that bike. I did have somebody a few years ago wanting to buy it off me to restore it, to restore it. But it doesn't need restoring, does it? Because when you restore something, it wipes all the history away. So I told him he'd probably never end up buying it and to look for another one. And I've not heard anything from him, so I'm assuming he must have found one. I've got the lavalier microphone today plugged into the DJI Mic 2 inside my helmet. I've noticed I'm getting quite a lot of wind noise, but that could just be that CBR with that screen, because it's like here, it's straight under, you can feel it hitting your chin. So I'm assuming it might just be that. But I've adjusted the gain to -9. So if that's too loud, I'm going to have to reduce that in edit, which is no big deal, is it? I think I'm going to have a go at riding through winter again this year as well. I know I didn't exactly do depths of winter last year, or last winter. I think I parked this up at end of November, and I got it out sometime in February, I think it was, towards mid-end of February. I quite enjoyed it. Because I know last week, me and Luke were going to go for a ride last week, and it was just too bloody hot. And I never thought I'd hear myself say that, but it were. You don't want to be wearing all this gear when it's like 30 degrees, do you? End up passing out. So we decided to get a miss. In fact, we did an evening ride, and now you've probably seen that video. I do enjoy pottering about on lanes like this, you know. You get a lot more out of it than speeding about, don't you? I don't mind this at all. Stinks a bit though, they've been spreading. In fact, it stinks a lot. Times like this you wish somebody would break your nose. Cracking though this, isn't it? And a cracking bike to do it on. No idea where that one goes to. Find out one day. This is great, this. forgotten, you know, how much I enjoyed riding this bike in the last 2 weeks. It's so relaxing. You just don't want to go fast. You don't need to go fast. I just love listening to that engine on them exhausts. I've owned it a year in September. That year's flown. I know I kept saying I was going to do an updated review, but I'm going to wait while around about September time. I was going to service it myself, but it's still under warranty, so I'm a bit on fence what to do about that. But we've got a dealer in Wakefield, a Royal Enfield dealer that is, called P&D Motorcycles, and I've emailed them just to get an indication of cost on servicing and what have you, and I may take it to them and let them do it this year, and then after that, you know, once warranty's expired, then I'll do it myself, because it's not hard on these, is it? I've got Yamaha Tracer booked in for 20th of August, so that's going to cost me a bit. But that is a bike I don't service myself. It's always been in for dealer servicing as that. This gravel here, look, bloody hell. This road definitely needs some attention, doesn't it? Not that you can go fast on it anywhere, because you can't. Yeah, I've got some decent countryside and lanes around here, haven't we? So you can't tank on, but these roads are not about that, are they? Taking it nice and steady. I was going to turn right up there, but we're going to go straight on and see where this comes out. It says Wortley, which it probably does actually, but I can't say I've ever been up this one before. So let's see where it comes out, eh? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Absolutely love riding like this. I was hoping to get away this year, but it don't look like it's going to happen. You know, when things keep gaining weight, usually work, or someone needs doing it house, or a motorbike needs sorting out. After saying that though, I'm quite content just to do this for an hour or two before I go to work. I ain't got a problem with doing this. At least I've done a hell of a lot more riding this year than what I've done in years. That is the truth. Right. Right, see where that brings us. You can't get lost on a motorbike, can you? he says. Has to be said though, I'm not sure where this comes out. But I guess we'll find out soon enough. Nice this though, isn't it? It's Wortley. It's Wortley. Not a bad little ride that, wasn't it? Right onto a faster road. Had to stop then and check the action 5. I didn't think it was recording. Couldn't see the little red light. I think we've got it all. That, at least I hope we have. Up through Greenmoor again. Been up here a few times. Do like it up here though. Do a bit more laneage, yeah. Hoping this microphone's working alright. If not, I've been talking to my son. That means to myself, by the way. Talking to my son. An absolutely cracking view that is. I'm sure you'll agree. Show you without crashing. I'm looking forward to a week off work more than out. We'll take us 2 dogs down to the caravan for a week. We've not got down much this year to the caravan. One thing and another. So we'll have a week there. just relax. Not even going to think about work. I keep saying I wish I could retire, but do I really? What would I do? You can't do this every day. Well, you could, but what about money? So you're saying, well, yeah, I've got a few pensions, which I have. I've claimed a couple of small ones. That side I had my driveway done and patios laid and stuff like that. When you actually finish work, you let your wage like halves or even quarters. You know, what do you do then? So having a load of time on your hands and no bloody money to go along with it, is it? But I suppose we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But where this government's carrying on, there'll be no money left for anybody. Convinced of that. It's a big haul. Again, we've been up here a few times, not for a while though. It's like cow shite everywhere, but it looks at it. We are in cow country, aren't we? Oh my God, look at this. Jesus. That's never right. Cow dung all over my bike. Oh well. Not touching front brake, I know that. This shut straight on, I'm not going that way anyway, I'm going right. They're all shut all over, isn't they? Thank you, missus. Recorded this in 2.7k as well, or 2k, whatever it's called. It's a space thing on my computer. So when you're recording 4k, I mean Luke did tell me about it. He said you need to be careful with that because files are massive, and bloody hell they are. Absolutely huge. So well, you'll have to let me know if there's a difference in quality or whatever, or if you prefer 4k. Personally, I don't think there's that much of a difference. Yeah, if you've got a 4K telly, which most of us have these days, haven't we? But I think Luke is right, you know, you can't really tell. sun's coming out, look. Well, I'll start having a steady ride back. I hope you've enjoyed that little bimble round lanes with me. I've enjoyed it. Get back and put kettle on, have a nice pot of coffee. Bit of breakfast, I think. So yeah, thanks for joining me. If you've enjoyed it, pop a like on. And I will see you next time. Cheers.